It is early on a Saturday morning, and I am here in the village of Svinišće picking olives. It is windy and cold, and we're having a great time. This is the family olive field, and the whole family is here picking this morning.
Here is Mikša. Here is my husband. There is my aunt. Here is Drago, my oldest brother. Hi. Here is Petra. Hello. Here is Ante, my youngest brother.
Hello.
And I'm Marta.
We all know Marta.
Yeah, we all know Marta.
Svinišće, which translates as pivot, is a small village, 98 people, in the Omiska Dinara Hills above the Satana River. It was first mentioned in 1315, so it's been here for at least 700 years. I'm here today because Kim and I met Marta at the local restaurant, and we quickly became friends. That's just the way it works along the Dalmatian coast. So you are like raking the tree.
Yes, we are raking the tree.
What do you call this tool?
Grablje.
Grabje, like to grab?
Yes, to grab.
I've used a rake before. I ought to be able to rake an olive tree. I really thought this would be labor intensive, but it's actually pretty easy and it's a little fun. Cathartic, actually. Maybe I could be a farmer. This olive picking process is really pretty straightforward. First, you lay down the tarp. Then you rake the tree. Olives drop down onto the tarp. And you go through the tree and you make sure you have every single olive. More on that in just a moment. And you gather up the tarp. Deposit the olives into a crate. Sort through the olives to get rid of leaves and rocks and other detritus.
You have like a huge dryer, and then when you turn it on, those leaves from the trees, from those olives, it just goes away.
So you just pull the big ones out?
Yeah, just the big ones.
Glean the ground for any olives that missed the tarp. Take the tarp to the next tree and repeat. What's the importance of getting every olive off the bottom of the tree?
Because my father will kill us when he come here and see olives on the tree.
Even a single olive is a death sentence.
Yeah, no, we leave something for the birds, because my grandmother always say you must leave something for the birds. They are also like from the nature, and they also must eat something, and they always like leave something you see there on the top for them. So, but here, no, must pick every olive. See, this is one drop of the olive oil, and you can let this on the tree.
We're picking olives in two different fields today, and we're almost finished with this field. It's time for the first marenda, the short marenda.
Now we have the small pausa, small marenda with the tea and the cookies. We have this neighbor. She brings us cookies and tea, and I made some cookies I bring from home, and some cookies with honey.
Everything gathered from the forest, not gardens, but actually out of the forest. And really flavorful. There's a lot of tea that's just like weak. This is good. The break is over, Nikshaw is at the top of the tree, olives are dropping, and I would like to know a little bit more about this orchard. How old are these trees, and how old is a tree before it produces olives that are usable?
Okay, the trees are old like 20 years, maybe, like so. And the first 5 to 7 years they don't produce any olives.
How long has this been in the family?
Still the start my father 20 years ago, but there in the other village there are like my grandfather, he like start with olives, and then my grandfather, and then now my father and my brothers.
What do you do with the olives?
Some we save and then we eat. We produce olive oil from them.
Of the 25 kilos in that basket, how much olive oil will that produce?
1 liter of olive oil must give like 9 kilo of olives. You know, usually the people pick olives where they are color. Now we pick green, 80% green and 20% brown.
Does that produce a different olive oil?
It's healthier when you pick like this.
With the first field picked, we are headed to the second marenda, the big marenda. These meats are homemade, and as you can imagine, are really good. This looks like a bacon, but it's pure fat, baby. This is a traditional meat made since the 1690s. I mentioned that it was like mortadella, and boy did I get in trouble.
Yeah, cheers. Evo ga, Marta.
She gets it all.
Ciao.
That's all bottle of rakia.
Ovo je litra rakije.
1 liter of rakia.
Marta, Julke, misliš šta se dogodilo, šta vidiš od rane?
Hoću ja otići po
Velika čaša, pa ne znam koliko šuli.
It's always only a matter of time before the rakia shows up.
Cherry rakia, and this is kako se kaže?
The Fanta rakia.
Nuts. Okay, you will try the both of.
Živio.
Rakia.
No thorns, no bees, no sharp instruments to cut yourself. Picking olives. If you're going to be a farmer, this is the way to go.
Tek sad vidim što mi znači, da sošjaki vale, vela luku mala, ne zaboravim.